welcome back to Renpet Bath Beauty. We are upstairs. There's a reason for that. Um, I had gallbladder surgery, and my family brought everything that I needed upstairs. Today is a very special day, very special soap. We're doing a collaboration with many other YouTube soapers. I want to thank Renee Cormalis from Soaps for Love. If you haven't checked out her channel, go check out her channel. She makes absolutely beautiful soap, but I want to thank her for letting me be a part of all of this. This is the spring collaboration. It's called Flower Power. The things that are required in this collaboration are a clay, which I ordinarily don't put bentonite clay in my Hawthorne recipe, but I did to, you know, be compliant with the collaboration. And we had to use the color green along with some other spring colors like pink and yellow and whatever, and I have all of that covered. We were supposed to take inspiration from flowers. Whether it was a painting or flowers in our garden or whatever. I'm going to tell you a very quick story and the inspiration behind my soap. My soap is inspired by my mother. Back in 1988, my parents bought their very first house in Oak Park, Michigan. Beautiful house. As a matter of fact, my dad still lives there. And being November in Michigan, everything is dead. But when you go, they have a huge backyard, and when you go up the driveway, there's like a pathway to get to the back door, and there's all these bushes, and I didn't know what they were until the spring of 1989. I found out what they were. They were lilacs. Lilacs are the only flower that I am allergic to. And my mother thought that was absolutely hilarious. And not in a mean way, but, sort of like, I was a bad kid and that was great payback kind of thing. So, this soap is dedicated to my mother. And we here at Renpet, as you may or may not know, we always name our soaps after songs. And my mother in 1980, there was a band called Ambrosia. They came out with a song called Biggest Part of Me. And even over her Neil Diamond, my mother loved that song. So she passed away in 2014 of brain cancer. But she's still with me, and she is one of the biggest parts of me. So no emotional stuff. So the colors we have, this is a mixture of lily pad green and evergreen from Crafter's Choice. We have some amethyst purple from Crafter's Choice. Whoop. I have a little bit of brown because I'm going to pipe on the top of the soap. And we have Fairy Tale Pink from Crafter's Choice. I'm going to add titanium dioxide to most of this just to lighten everything up. I'm not going to with the green, but my base is going to be white. In my lye solution, as usual, I have distilled water, sodium hydroxide. I have some sea salt to harden the bars and some organic cane sugar. And if I move a little bit slow, I apologize. I am still recovering from surgery. And look, I'm having to use paper towels because I'm upstairs. Oh. Okay, let me get this out of here so we can get started. I've missed soaping. I haven't soaped in, gosh, it feels like forever. But I'm so very thankful that Renee was able to, did I mention the fragrance was lilac? And no, it doesn't make me sneeze. I'm very thankful that Renee was letting me participate in this. Oh, there's all my salt and sugar at the bottom. And I'm looking forward to all the other soapers. I'm going to binge watch everybody. Let me rinse this out. Because we're in the upstairs sink, so, which doesn't normally see soap. Okay, now the fragrance oil is absolutely gorgeous. I had a special order of candles that I made with that lilac fragrance. This is my Greek yogurt. Okay, let's split off for colors. I don't need very much brown at all. As a matter of fact, I need very little brown. Let's get our pink. Oops, there goes my titanium dioxide. I don't want as much purple as I have pink. And my green, which I don't need very much either. Okay. Oop. Making a mess. Titanium dioxide gets everywhere. All the time. Oops. I'm still getting used to this still getting used to Freddie. Let me grab this spatula out of here. And out of here, because I'm going to have to stick blend these. Okay. Okay. Sorry, leaning up against this counter hurts my belly. Oh, I can't wait to heal. I feel like, you know, an 80-year-old. What's really bad is they didn't even take the dang thing out. Believe it or not. It was infected and attached to the wall of my abdomen. It was terrible. I was in the hospital for a week. Scared my whole family. Let's get this brown. This brown is going to go straight in a piping bag after I put a little fragrance in it. Hopefully that will firm it up some. Oh geez, of course. There's the business line. Well, they're gonna have to wait. I'm making soap. Okay, let's get the fragrance in here. Little bit, teeny bit, little bit, rest of it. Now I haven't worked with this fragrance in soap, so I'm hoping it doesn't rice. And it's not rising. Yay! Well, and you know, that's why I use Nature's Garden for most of my fragrances, because they do their research, and when they say no ricing, usually it doesn't. Usually. Okay. Okay. Let's get this out of here, because we don't need that anymore. Got my mold right here. Make sure you guys can see it. About right there, I guess. I'm going to start with my white. My brown can go over here, because that is going on the top. I want put some green in here. Isn't that a gorgeous color? I love it. The evergreen and the lily pad green together are just gorgeous. I love it. And I need just enough left over of that for my leaves. And I'm going to pipe flowers on the top. Boop. One more pass with the purple. Oops. Ah! Boy, I am having issues up here. Okay, that's good enough for the piping. Alright, let's finish you off. Okay. Let me grab some paper towel, because I've got soap all over my counter and titanium dioxide all over my counter. Okay, I'm going to give this a spritz with some alcohol. And I will be back for the piping. We're back. Everything, the green and brown aren't completely set up, but excuse me. But I have to go because I have to get this going, because the pink and the purple are pretty set up. So let's get this piping done. Okay, got my brown. This is in a Wilton 3. So what I'm going to do, I hope you can see, is make little branches to put my flowers on. Ooh. Whoop! See what happens when you press too hard? There we go. Now it's flowing. It's having a flow problem there. Well, I'll have to cover that up with flowers. It's not pretty. I was gonna leave a little gap because, you know, the door to get to my parents' backyard, or to their back door, there's a gap, but I'm not gonna do that. Let me, there we go. Like I said, this is not coming out very well. I guess it is set up. Gotta love it. That's alright. I'll cover it up with leaves and flowers. Okay. I'm gonna get a paper towel. Hold on one second, guys. I tell you guys all the time, don't use paper towel, don't use paper towel. Here I am using paper towel. That's the one thing I forgot to tell them to bring me up. Okay, I'm not sure what tip this is, because my tips are kind of cheap, but I want to make as many little flowers as I can. The lilacs in my parents' backyard are pink and purple, so that's why I'm using the colors. It's kind of funny, while I was waiting for the piping to set up, I was listening to Pandora, and I heard the song that the biggest part of me. I heard the song and I was laughing and crying at the same time. It was, you know, one of those things. It's kind of funny. My mother and I didn't always get along. I think mothers and daughters sometimes have issues. But I'll tell you, I miss her. So this is a good tribute to her. God, I hope you guys can see me piping these. Let's get some pink in there. This is a small star tip. I think it's a Wilton 13. And then the rest of the piping that I don't use, I will put in those ice cube trays. Love those ice cube trays. That way I have some samples. Well, they don't really look like lilacs, but, you know, you get the idea. Okay, let's get the leaves on here. This is a larger leaf tip. I would have liked to find one of my smaller ones, but that didn't happen. I wanted my Wilton 352, but it works nonetheless. At least I didn't leave it in the fridge like I did with Raspberry Beret. I can't believe I did that. That was so bad. And you guys will get, I know that we talked about doing Amadeus, and we do still need to do Amadeus. So I will get Amadeus done. So this is biggest part of me. My inspiration was my mom, and again, thank you, Renee, for letting me be a part of this collaboration. In the description box below, there's going to be a hashtag. So because this is an international thing, not all the videos will be up at the same time, because everybody, you know, lives in a different time zone. But they'll all be there, and I can't wait to see what everybody else comes up with. So you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye. Hi guys. I realized after I made this that I told you guys I would see you next week. I forgot to say in 18 to 24 hours, we're going to cut this bad boy. I have to show you something. Look at that. It almost looks like there's flowers on the bottom of it. I think that's so cool. Let me get some end pieces here. See what we got in there. Lost a leaf. Yep, there we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. I'm feeling better today, so hopefully when we make Amadeus next week, we'll be downstairs in our normal kitchen. Or should I say my normal kitchen. I love it. This has turned out really good. My mother would appreciate this soap for sure. That's kind of funny. I've been thinking about her. Oh, look, there's a heart there. I love it when that happens, like naturally, when you get hearts in your soap. I just think it's kind of cool. But yeah, I've been thinking about my mom a lot because of this soap, and it's been a long time since I've really thought about her. And I do want to thank Renee again from Soaps for Love for letting me be a part of this collaboration. I'm very excited to be a part of it, and hopefully we'll be in the summer one too. That would be so great. Have no idea what that's going to entail, but we'll see when we get there, I suppose. Okay, a couple more slices. I really like the swirl in it. The swirl in it is really cool. I like it, like it, like it. I wasn't sure if I should have ran a chopstick through it because it was a little bit thick when I poured it. But I think it turned out fantastic. And it smells. Oh, it smells so good. Which means that I can smell it. There we go. And then that one. There we go. Okay, now you guys can have a great week, and I will see you next week. And we will, I definitely need to make Amadeus because we are almost out. And we have a show to do, and every time we have a show, we sell lots of bars of that. So I will see you next week, guys.